with the first culture method, streak culture. This method is used to inoculate solid medium in a plate or petri dish, and the objective is to obtain isolated colonies of the bacterium. All the general precautions while inoculating media are to be followed. Label the base of plate which is to be inoculated before you start the procedure. Loosen the cap or cotton wool plug of the bottle or test tube containing the broth culture. Remove the cap or cotton wool plug of the bottle or test tube with the little finger of your right hand and flame the neck. Load the inoculum onto a sterilized wire loop. Flame the neck of the bottle or test tube and replace the cap or plug. Lift the base of the plate containing the medium in your left hand and hold it using your thumb and middle finger. Spread the inoculum thoroughly over area A. This is called the well inoculum. Re-sterilize the loop and let it cool down. Use the loop to draw 3 or 4 parallel lines from the well inoculum onto the fresh surface of the medium. Again sterilize the loop and allow it to cool down. Then draw 3 or 4 parallel lines from the area B onto the fresh surface of the medium. Repeat the process till the surface of the medium is adequately covered, taking care to sterilize the loop after each inoculation. At each step, the inoculum is derived from the most distal part of the immediately preceding strokes. Close the lid of the plate and incubate it overnight at 37 degrees centigrade. Isolated colonies of the bacteria can be observed on the surface of the medium next day. Lawn culture. This culture medium yields a uniform or a carpet-like growth of the bacterium over the surface of the medium. This method is mainly used for antimicrobial susceptibility testing. It may also be used for bacteriophage typing and for the preparation of bacterial antigens and vaccines. Lawn cultures are prepared by flooding the surface of the plate with a liquid suspension of the bacterium. Alternatively, sterile cotton swabs can also be used. This is also the preferred method and will be described here. All the general precautions while inoculating media are to be followed. Label the base of the plate which is to be inoculated before you start the procedure. Loosen the cap or cotton wool plug of the bottle or test tube containing the broth culture. Remove the cap or cotton wool plug of the bottle or test tube with the little finger of your right hand and flame the neck. Load the inoculum onto a sterilized cotton swab. Squeeze out the extra inoculum by pressing the swab to the side of the test tube or bottle. Flame the neck of the bottle or test tube and replace the cap or plug. Lift the base of the plate containing the medium in your left hand and hold it using your thumb and middle finger. Streak the swab all over the surface of the medium thrice, rotating the plate through 60 degrees after each application. When the whole plate is covered with the inoculum, pass the swab around the edge of the medium. Discard the swab in a disinfectant solution. Allow the plate to dry for a few minutes with the lid closed at the room temperature. The antibiotic discs can now be placed on the inoculated plate using sterile forceps, sterile needle tip, or an antibiotic disc dispenser. Incubate the plate overnight at 35 to 37 degrees centigrade and read the results next day. Stroke culture. This method is generally used for inoculating agar slants or slopes. It is used for obtaining pure growth for slight agglutination and other diagnostic tests. Take a tube or a bottle with an agar slant medium and label it before inoculating. Loosen the cotton plug or cap. Remove the cap or cotton wool plug of the bottle or test tube with the broth culture with the little finger of your right hand and flame the neck. Load the inoculum onto a sterilized wire loop. Hold the Agar slant medium in your left hand and remove the cotton plug or cap of the Agar slant medium with the little finger of your hand and flame the neck. Then, using the loaded inoculating wire loop, gently streak across the surface of the slant in a zigzag fashion, taking care not to break the agar with the loop. Flame the mouth of the slant again and replace the plug or cap. Sterilize the loop after the inoculation. Incubate the agar slant medium overnight at 35 to 37 degrees centigrade. Stab culture. This method is mainly used to demonstrate gelatin liquefaction, motility, or to study oxygen requirements of bacteria. It is also used to prepare stock cultures. It is performed by puncturing a suitable solid medium with a loaded inoculated wire. Take a tube or bottle with an agar medium and label it before inoculating. Load the inoculum onto a sterilized inoculating wire. Hold the agar medium in your left hand and remove the cotton plug or cap of the agar slant medium with the little finger of your hand and flame the neck. Then, plunge the loaded inoculating wire into the center of the medium in a straight line, taking care to withdraw the wire in the same line to avoid splitting the medium. Flame the mouth of the slant again and replace the plug or cap. Sterilize the wire after the inoculation. Incubate the agar medium upright at 35 to 37 degrees centigrade overnight. Growth is indicated by turbidity of the medium along the line of inoculation. Liquid culture. Liquid media can also be inoculated by a charged loop, pipette, or syringe. The result is commonly known as broth culture. Liquid or broth cultures are prepared for many purposes like inoculating solid media, biochemical tests, water sterility tests, blood cultures, etc. Inoculating liquid medium using a loop is described here. Take any suitable sterile liquid medium like Peptone water, BHI broth, etc. and label it before inoculation. Loosen the plug or cap. Keep the specimen or culture plate from which a colony has to be inoculated ready. Sterilize your inoculating loop and allow it to cool down. Remove the lid of the culture plate and pick an isolated colony. Replace the lid. Hold the liquid medium in your left hand and remove the cotton plug or cap with the little finger of your hand and flame the neck. Now, incline the tube or bottle at an angle of 45 degrees and deposit the inoculum on its wall above the surface of the liquid at its lower end. Flame the neck of the tube or bottle and replace the plug or cap. When the tube is turned to its vertical position, the inoculum is well below the surface of the liquid. Sterilize the wire loop before keeping it down. Incubate the liquid medium. Growth is indicated by the turbidity of the medium, unlike the formation of isolated colonies on a solid medium. Subculture. Subculture is a technique by which a new culture of bacteria can be obtained on a fresh medium from an old culture. A few uses of the technique are to yield sufficient number of colonies of bacteria when the primary growth medium has very few colonies, to obtain pure colonies from a medium with mixed growth, to prolong the life of a bacteria by maintaining stock cultures. Subculturing is basically a technique of transferring bacterial colonies from a primary growth medium to a secondary medium. Take a sterile loop and load it with a portion of an isolated colony on the primary medium. Transfer it to a suitable medium by the streak method which has been described earlier. When making transfers during subcultures, it is advantageous to flame the loop between each set of streaks on the surface of the medium. This avoids over-inoculation and ensures the growth of isolated colonies.
Please subscribe to Medical Laboratory Scientist on YouTube by following the link in the description. Thank you.